Yo, what is up, YouTube? This is Josh over here at American AF Dumpster Rentals. So a lot of you guys have been asking me about my flip property. How is that going? And let me tell you, it has been it's been a complete nightmare, and there's been a reason why I haven't really posted any videos on it. Long story short, I've switched over contractors. I won't talk too much on that, but just know it didn't end well with the last contractors, and those guys will be working with our lawyer to kind of see what's going to happen there. But anyways, the project must go on. We must keep on keeping on, and as you can see, we finally have some action going on in the house. So I'm gonna give you a quick tour of what's been done, what's been, basically everything that's been going on with it, where it looks at right now, and as far as inspections and what our next couple steps are going to be. So luckily we've done a lot of work. I'm not sure if you can see in the video, but I've got a couple dumpsters here. Let me do the outside first. Let's do a quick outside tour. So first and foremost, first thing you're gonna be able to see on the outside is going to be the fence line. We have built a privacy fence all the way around. So let's go show you that real quick. Nice 6-foot fence. We still have to finish the toppers, kind of make it look a little bit nicer on top. More of a finished look. This is where the garage is going to go. We're going to be building a garage here, 24 by 24. Nice one-handed action there. Backyard has been cleaned up a lot. I'm sure you guys can remember from previous videos. And that fence goes all the way around. It is double-sided over here. As you can see, we put pickets on both sides over here. So it is double-sided. And double-sided over there, I believe, too. So it really gives a good look, makes the house pop. Goes with the brick color and everything, which we're not going to be keeping anyways. But looks super nice. I don't know if you can remember all the trees and the bushes that were over here. I'm sure I'll find some video and maybe put it in this video, all the trees and bushes. This had a concrete slab. We basically just put dirt above the concrete slab that was all busted up, leveled it out, packed it down, and we're waiting for new concrete. This is a double gate, make it nice wide entry. And then we're going to show you inside. Obviously we have new AC units with vines growing in it. Outside windows haven't been touched yet. Outside hasn't been touched yet at all, for the most part, other than cleaning up the yard. Some of the glass has been fixed, not all of it. Glass company's kind of fitting us in when they can. And as you can see, we took down all the bookcases because they were not safe, they were not sturdy. New French doors there. Framing has been all redone from the last framer. If you can remember that video, all the frame work was laying on its side, which did not leave room for electrical boxes. So we have a nice little design here. Floating shelves, still kind of keep it a study area. Floating shelves, bottom cabinets. And I'll throw some of the design pictures in here. So all the framework again has been redone. All the electrical, we're about 90% complete with electrical. They're finishing up today so we can do inspection early next week. We got all the electrical ran from the switches, kitchen. We're finishing up on the kitchen. Lots of electrical. active work site, so excuse everybody. All right, this is the upstairs. We've got laundry room, washer and dryer, obviously, closet, another closet. This was a closet. If you remember, we closed it off from the hallway. We're making it into a bedroom closet. This bedroom did not have a closet, and it shared a closet. This is a Jack and Jill bathroom. Shower's framed out. His and her sinks. Lighted mirrors. Toilet. Walls are framed. More electrical running through everywhere. The whole room is framed. Closet, we're going to redo this closet. Pool guys are coming out hopefully next week once we get electrical ran to the pool to fix that pool. Those two bedrooms. And then you got the master bedroom, aka primary bedroom is a proper term apparently nowadays, which we really don't care what proper is, but it is going to have his and her closets, or his and his, or hers and hers. This little bench is going to be leaving. This is just here for no reason, but it's going to have a nice little center island, built-in shelves. Your primary master bathroom, shower, tub, toilet area, of course, vanity, your other closet here, his closet. This is one of the selling points of the house. This is going to be the sunroom, or is the sunroom, all with windows all the way around. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We're going to fix up all these windows. Get them all functioning again. Not all of them open. Per code, I'm going to need them all to open. This has been a nightmare kind of working with this. Well, actually, it's been pretty decent working with the city once we got the ball rolling. But it took some time. And I say nightmare, but it's also one of my first times dealing with cities and permitting. All right, this is the attic, of course, and see how dark it is in here. It's pretty dark. But you got your AC unit. All the electrical has already been ran up here. Just gonna be simple drywall repair up here, fixing up some of these doors, carpet, and that's it. Obviously paint. Nice little view. Again, this is where, if y'all remember my first videos, this is where the old recliner was sitting right here looking out the window. Kind of makes you wonder who the heck was doing that, sitting up here. But this room will be air conditioned. Very nice storage. So yeah, all this attic is going to be air conditioned. Has to be considered livable space, and to be able to count it as square footage for the house. Also window storage, which is really cool. Just this side, extra blanket if anybody wants one. Nice view to the second floor. That's a little creepy. You're gonna have to close that off. Another little window storage over there. But yeah, that's the attic, y'all. No longer is it super sketchy to come up here. that is it for the inside tour. Actually, let me go show you guys the basement. We got the rear staircase, working on there. We don't have lights down there. So that is your tour of the Corsicana house. Beautiful house across the street, went on the market. It is now for sale. If anybody's interested, let's give you a better view of it. Nice historic district or historic street for Corsicana. Look at that house. They've got some beautiful grass. Looks like kind of a St. Augustine type grass. Just gorgeous. I believe they're asking 1.29. And then there's ours. That's going to have to compete with this one. So it's a little bit of hot. It's a little hot over here, but that's going to be it for the tour of the Corsicana house. I know, like I said, a lot of you guys had asked for it, asked me an update, kind of seeing if I was still flipping houses. And you know, it's been a long journey on this one, but it's also almost 4,000 square feet, and everything in this house had to be redone. This is a big project. It's a big job, from the foundation basically all the way up to the top, and possibly even the roof. So we'll see. But it's a big project, and unfortunately I had contractors before that just weren't cutting it. Luckily I found some new guys, and they're kind of hustling, they're working. We had to pull our own permits, which the last company was supposed to do that too. They didn't do that, so pulled our own permits. We're GCing it ourselves again. I took over the GC back in, I believe, August. So August I started the process. It was about almost a month and a half process to get the permits and do everything legit, find the contractors. I was really having a hard time finding contractors for around the same price that the previous contractor quoted me, and I think that previous contractor just kind of also bit off more than he can chew. I think they pretended they were who they, you know, they were people who they weren't. They pretended they could do things that they couldn't. They supposedly had, you know, contractors in place to do the work, and then people started not showing up on them, and they started pocketing our money, pocketed all of our deposits for all three major contractors, which were electrical, plumbing, and AC. So they pocketed those deposits. They pocketed money on permitting. They pocketed money on putting in doors. They pocketed all kinds of money, and then at the end of the day they kind of washed their hands and went out of business. So that's what happened there. You know, a lot of people say, well, don't pay until you see the work done. Well, a lot of these contractors aren't working until you pay them a deposit. So it's kind of you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And this is a contractor that I've done work for, and I've delivered dumpsters to them for years. Well, since I first started the dumpster business, I started delivering dumpsters to them at different projects of theirs. So I know that they've gotten these projects done. I've seen their work. I thought they were good, and unfortunately they ended up screwing me in the end for a good amount of money. But God is good, and he will take care of them. I will continue on with my project. I will continue on working, and I will continue on doing the things the right way. And yeah, eventually I believe that everything what goes around comes around, and they will get theirs. If they caught me 5 or 10 years ago, it might be a different story, but I'm no longer that type of person. More like 20 years ago probably. But we'll let the lawyers deal with it, we'll let God deal with it, and I will just continue on my life, my path, and get this house fixed up. So this has been one hell of a year with people just kind of taking advantage of us, but it is what it is. Just got to keep moving forward and keep hustling hard and staying humble, as I like to say. So anyways, guys, until the next one, hope you guys like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, stay up to date with all the information on this flip, and we've got more coming. So we'll see you guys on the next one.